Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to part two of rebranding my online visuals for my business and all my socials and stuff like that. Part one, I focused on kind of journaling and answering a lot of prompted questions to sort out the foundations of my business and kind of how I operate as an artist. So I navigated what my core values were and I answered more questions to try to get to this fun part of narrowing down precisely what my visuals were going to be. This year, I have definitely put a lot more effort into my thought and intention of I guess what my front door looks like when people approach my online presence. It's something that when I see other people do it and it just creates a mood, I'm so impressed by it. So along with taking the time to live delusionally this year and put effort into YouTube and, romanticizing my entire life, this was part of it, as I wanted to take the time to put that effort into my business. And this does take a lot of time. There's no way I could have done this if I was working full time and producing so much art for clients. So sometimes, so I did make the decision to sacrifice certain ways of living that I had been accustomed to and changing my work environment. And that's okay because everything is about growth and development, and shaking things up is good. And that allowed me the freedom to be able to put this behind the scenes effort in. The thing is that the universe is limitless. So if I can expand my curiosity and look at all the possibilities, I'm hoping that it just makes me more favorable for the universe to have good things designed for me for my future and my path. Rebranding isn't just a visual act. That's why I put so much time and effort into journaling and prompts so that I would have a core value and foundation of how I want to move forward in life. Because I believe in the quality and direction of where I'm going, I'm going to take the time to dress it up because it's simply just a mirror into that deeper truth of who I am and where I want to be moving forward. Now we'll take a look at a little bit of the process of how I got here. So obviously I did a lot of journaling, answered a lot of questions, and then I used these online tools that are mostly free. One was to create a mood board, so I used Canva. I will say that I do pay for the membership for that or whatever, but there is free options. And I just used their mood board template and inserted any images and colors and general vibes that made me feel really good. And again, that was me gathering imagery over the course of a very long time because, again, I'm a dynamic person. There is a ton of styles that I truly enjoy. So I needed to find a consistent pattern of all my saves over a long course of history that I knew were going to stand the test of time. You guys are going to get a very secret look into all of my secret locked boards here that I have. I have a business board here that it has all kinds of nonsense in it. And you can see these visuals are all over the place. I love bold, crazy, quirky color patterns, but I also love occult vibes. I also love country club energy. So I had to find something that felt like me. I don't know, despite me being scatterbrained and loving everything. Like I could be convinced to like anything, apparently. So I ended up, this is again over the course of a very long time, making another one that's brand vision, romantic vibes, where I have photo shoot ideas, all kinds of fonts and all kinds of nonsense saved that feels like something consistently throughout my life I'm drawn to. So we're going with this. And again, I expect this to evolve with time. And that's okay. I'm here for the journey. I don't expect that I'm going to get this right from the get-go. Now we'll take a look at what my website was before I changed it. A friend of mine made this for me and she does graphic design. I'm so thankful that she was able to do this for me because it took a huge weight off my shoulders of me wanting to get this done, but I have no idea how to make a website. She did this on Squarespace, so it is very user friendly. And I love this original, quirky, color palette and pattern situation that we had going on, but it's just time for a change. And I could not be more grateful that Squarespace is so easy to manage as somebody who knows nothing about graphic design. Um, and the interesting thing about this is that you can take your color codes straight from Canva and put it into Squarespace. I will say though that the fonts are not as easily transferable. I know that there's lists out there of fonts that are, but don't count on it. I had to find something just similar that what would work. Of course, I wanted to update my YouTube channel and my Instagram as well. Everything is very disjointed, not cohesive, and I kind of want to be in a moment where I'm that girl where all the fonts and all the visuals all match. So, anyways, that's what we're trying to do here. Okay, here we are. Now we're at the juicy stuff. So here's the thing. I find that online visuals are important. It's a first impression. It's a handshake. It's whether people decide to engage with you in the first couple seconds. And I just want to make that consistent, polished visual signal that brings the right people to me. And I'm hoping that it just brings like an energetic alignment. We're here for it. I want magnetic attraction. This is a tool. And this is how I got to these colors, was answering all the questions and honestly just putting it into AI and saying, hey, based on my answers and my general like interest in aesthetics, what should I do? And it kind of said you want a feeling of calm and trust and soft power. And so soft blues and creams were going to create a sense of tranquility and clarity. And these colors are often used in wellness, luxury, and high-end editorial design. So I want that refined confidence, not loud authority. And the clouds and the doves speak to peace, aspiration, and like a gentle divinity. Um, and in general, I like old world art and classic fonts. I want to evoke a feeling of heritage and taste and legacy, something that feels rooted and not really trendy. Um, I don't know. I want like a calm gallery, like a heirloom ring, a handwritten letter on beautiful paper, florals that feel deep and dark and romantic with like, that kind of like skin brown mystery feeling and earthiness. All of it is working. All of it makes sense. I just couldn't be more excited about it. And again, this is about thinking not just what looks good, but what do I want people to feel when they land on my content? And that's freedom and possibility and a little bit of mystery and curiosity. I want it to reflect a next level version of myself, where I've been, and also where I'm going. Now, I snuck just a taste of my core values here into these little drop down info tabs. I kind of wanted to put them into the about me or somewhere else like that, but it just didn't quite feel right. So I'm hoping that maybe somebody reads them and it intrigues them. And the one thing that I didn't quite get to do was refine my logo. I mean, I use that cute little American traditional style dove right now, and that works for my Dovetail Arts website name and my Instagram handle, but I would like to take that dove and take it from looking American trad to looking more old world vibes, more, I don't know, not occult art, not really country club art, somewhere in between. And this is like the final leg of this 90 days of YouTube challenge. I have two videos left. Obviously, the last one, I'll do a recap on what I feel and think about the last 90 days. And I'm hoping that this just amplifies my momentum in moving forward with what I do with my art business and where I go in life. And that's it for today's video. I hope that this sparks some curiosity in you. If you end up doing a little rebrand on your online visuals, hopefully some of these tools make it more streamlined for you. A lot of this I did just from researching what other people do on YouTube, used free tools. So it's just about having the background time and effort to be able to apply them. And of course, if you enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe. That's always great for small content creators to help them grow. And we'll see you for the next video.